And that's us good to go. Welcome in, everyone. Pull up a chair. We've got a lot of work to do today. How y'all doing anyway? It's been a week. Yeah. Usually stream on a Sunday, but Natalie and I had to take a trip to Leicester. So that was a 6-hour drive away. So we had to drive down on the Sunday and drive back on the Monday. That was fun. Oh, good time. Good little couple of days. Very, very nice indeed. So, a nice little trip out, but glad to be back. We'll pick up with Roadcraft again on Sunday, ahead of SnowRunner. Yep, releases next week. 27th, next phase is coming out. Actually, the 27th is next Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, next Tuesday. So, maybe we'll do a Wednesday and a Sunday to get us back into SnowRunner. Yeah, could do that. Make some early progress, hopefully. See just how brutal the new region is. But that's next week. This week, it's farming time. So yeah, we'll be farming today, and then we'll be back on Roadcraft on Sunday. So get as much progress as we can do before, like I said, SnowRunner kicks off again. And we start today with the magnificent sunflower harvest. Everything is prepared. Actually, I'm going to start this off myself because I feel like I should do. Let's put on some steering assist though, because otherwise I am going to absolutely mess this up. Marvellous. I think we'll do a headland, and then we'll put him on a worker, so that I can show you around the rest of the stuff I've been getting up to. Hey Groot, nice to see ya. Because we do have, well, I've not been up to an awful lot because it has only been effectively 2 months in game since we were last here. But there is lots to do today, shall I say. So, you know, man, this is filling up fast. That's nearly 10% already. We did have another field of sunflowers. What combine is this? This is, what is it? John Deere S7. There we are. With the maximum header that it can possibly have. So, yeah, it's a bit of a beast. Bit of a beast. Oh, marvellous stuff. So like I said, we'll go around the headland, and then I can show you around the rest of the stuff. I have already harvested one sunflower field, the smaller one that we had. So I've already done that, just to save a bit of time getting into today, because we have so much to be getting on with. Because we still have the soybeans to harvest today as well, so that's another 2 fields to harvest. So we're going to be busy. This guy is going to be non-stop working all stream, I think. Oh, marvelous stuff. Ah, not a fan of the tracked one, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind either, to be absolutely fair. I think this one was just the default option. Probably could have got it cheaper if I put wheels on it, actually, but hey ho, we make so much money. It doesn't really matter now. Actually, I could probably buy another combine. Should I buy another combine? I feel like I should possibly buy another combine. I think I'm going to buy another combine. I have £935,000. I sold some fish, that's why. And I also have a whole bunch of more products to sell very shortly as well, in the following month. So yeah, I think we should buy another combine. That might be a nice little extra addition to our fleet, because we have got quite a few fields now. So having a secondary... I think I won't bother getting another sunflower header or corn header like this. I think this guy's probably sufficient for that. Maybe I'll get my gold New Holland that I've been wanting for so long. That doesn't actually sound like a bad idea, to be fair. This is a much bigger field than I was anticipating, I will say. That little corner bit there. That's going to annoy the AI worker, I bet. But don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. Let's do it. In fact, can I put this on cruise control? Yes, I can. And let's go to the store whilst that guy is making his way up there. Combine harvesters. So get the gold. Yeah, let's get the gold, New Holland. 740,000. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, we'll take the long pipe. Buy that guy. Perfect. And then combinations. We want this guy. Buy that. And then combinations also with that. Oh. Now we have no money again. That's fine though. We actually do need a header trailer though for that. So let's see, combinations. This one here. Oh, look at that. Actually perfect. It was like it was meant to be. Yeah. Fantastic. So once we've made it around the headland, we will go and pick up our other combine, and we will get going straight away in the soybean fields. I don't know if I had a plan to use that money, but that was the plan. That's the plan now, so, you know. Oh, that's very nice. Just like that, Groot. Just like that. No hesitation. Now, like, seriously, I'm earning so much money in this playthrough at the moment now that I can just afford to whimsy spend on occasion. I wouldn't do that all the time, but I've wanted that particular combine for a long time now, and I've never really had the chance to either A, buy it, or B, use it at all, ever. So, very, very nice. Okay, I think we should that pipe out. And we'll bring in this guy. Didn't expect the most expensive one. Yeah. Sometimes I just have to spend money. I don't do it often. I will say. But that worked out literally perfectly. I actually had about that much money before the start. Earlier, to be absolutely fair. I just, like I said, I sold a load of fish, and it made me almost $1 million. So, what are you going to do other than spend it? Right. So away now, and let's get that harvester guy going again. And we can go and pick up our new. There he is. New guy. Right. So. On AI worker, start with up and down, don't bother with the headland, and go. Away with thee. Perfect. Okay. He's off and away. Let's get this guy. Look how shiny he is. Look at the shiny. So shiny. I can already tell I'm gonna like this guy. Uh-oh. It was nice and shiny until I crashed it into a building. Sure exactly where I have to position this header. think I'm going to aim for those two prongs there, because that looks like kind of marker. Come on. Are you going to click into place, or am I just imagining things? Oh. I might have to get another tractor to tow this trailer. It doesn't seem to want to have much clearance at the back there. But it'll do for now, as long as I'm not crazy with taking too sharp a turn. Dun, dun, dun. For you, you're going that way. Excelente. I am also going that way. I love how you can see the lettering on the tyre so clearly because it's so new. Sparkle-rific. Going the other way. That might be problematic. Nope, we're good. Okay. Excellent. Now then, I think I'm going to park my neighbour's field here, just so that my header trailer isn't going to be in the way. I'm sure he'll understand. Unfold. Perfection. I think we'll do a headland with this guy as well, just to try him out. Yes. Okay. Ah. Now this is the soybean field that we're going to be selling back once we've harvested it as well, so we'll actually make a little bit of money once we've finished harvesting this one. Ah. Nice. That's very nice. We do have a lot to do today, so I am going to put that on a worker. Just so that we can keep tabs on everything else we need to be doing. Because there is quite a lot to be done today. That guy's doing well there, doesn't need emptying yet. So, like I said, we have quite a few products here ready to sell. Yeah, 22,000 litres of eggs, 12,000 onion salt, and 24,000 onion soup. And we're probably going to have a few more because these aren't to be sold until next month. So they're going to be sold once the harvest is done and we've progressed to the next month. Annoyingly, I don't know why, but the auto load on this computer isn't working. If I boot Farming Sim up with the exact same mods on my laptop, the auto load works. Don't know why that is. Very, very strange, but we'll just have to make do. Once we have got all of the eggs out of here, because we only have 479 litres of food, once the chickens have eaten that and produced the remaining, probably not quite full pallet of eggs, we will be selling this chicken coop and getting rid of the chickens, because I am tired of managing them and I'm not using the eggs for anything, so it's just kind of a thing taking up space. The other thing I will also be doing is getting rid of this sheep barn once their food runs out as well. They have 3,000 litres of food left. Once that runs out, I am going to be getting rid of this. Possibly transferring the sheep. Not sure just yet. Depends on our money situation, because I am building over here a sheep farm. Separate entity. I'm gonna cut off a corner down here, in the corner of this field, put a tailor shop and a spinnery just there, and then just have wool going straight in. And I'm wondering if I'd be going to be able to place the spawn point for the wool within the acceptance zone of the spinnery. Don't know if that's going to be possible. Would be nice if I could, but it probably will scream at me about overlaps, so I may just have to throw them in myself. But yeah, I thought, it seems as though we've got this field and it's miles from anywhere, and what am I going to do with it? And last week I thought about turning it into a sheep pasture, so that's what I'm going to do. And then if we need extra grass, we have a grass field right here. We currently don't own it, but if we need the extra grass, we've got it there. So this field I've actually already planted up with grass. Yeah. Actually, did I purchase the soil info for this field? I did. Okay, I did actually purchase the soil info for that field, so that's good. That is a terrible field. Why? What is it so bad on? Nitrogen and soil sample? Did I purchase the soil info? I'm not sure. Oh, well, maybe I didn't purchase it? That's weird. Okay, I thought I had. Never mind. Now I have. So that's cool. We do need some nitrogen on here. And some fertilizer. We could get this guy to go and do that whilst everything else is doing other things. Just got to make sure that we keep an eye on our two harvesters. Make sure they don't get full, because we will need to keep them going as much as possible. Might need some more lime and fertilizer there, but have enough. Drive on over. In fact, we'll go via the store. We'll buy... where are we now? We'll buy some lime bags, because we do need some of those. Perfect. Okay. We'll just refill these. Oh, 80% tank on that guy, I think it'll be. Yeah, because that guy's still going nice and strong. I think I have some fertilizer bags already down here as well, so... Oh. Of course. It's blocked by this guy. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. Refill these. Then the harvester should be about ready to unload. Go from there. Not sure if we're going to have any... Yeah, not sure if we're going to need any other transportation today. We might need to take some castle stone up to the windmill, but I can't remember if I already did that. I might have already done that to save time. I think I might have, actually, so... It's going to take eternity. Take an eternity to fill. done. 4 bags. That will... I'm going to buy 1 more bag of fertilizer. Otherwise, I get the feeling we're going to run out. I've got the other one selected. Why is it not? I'll just do it manually, I guess. Still taking the line for some reason, despite the fact that I had the rear one selected. Alright, that will do, at least for that small grass field. I certainly hope it will do. Let's have him drive over there. Need to empty this guy. We are going to need another trailer for the other harvester, aren't we? Uh-oh. Yeah, this guy's going to be full very, very soon. Drop that. Grab this one. It's not huge, but it will do for the time being. In fact, I might take it by the workshop and exchange it for a different one. In fact, let's have this guy drive to the workshop. Oh, get back here, you. Set destination. Please. Get this guy out of the path of the harvester. Right. Now, let's get this field sorted. Assist. Go. Lovely stuff. See? Genius. Genius at work here, guys, you know? This should, more or less, completely sort out this entire field. Need to do a little bit of to and fro in here and there, just to kind of these corners. Okay. Perfect. And done. Easy as pie. Right. This guy can now drive back to the farm. And we'll have him just there, please. this trailer. It's been hanging around for far too long. I'm using it as a grain trailer, you know. That's why I didn't actually get rid of it. Sell that. 22k, perfect. And then... Nope, no cheeky trailers in the sale. So now we want trailers. There we are. And we'll take another one of these. XL capacity. Make that a nice New Holland blue with black rims. Perfect. Ooh, and actually we'll make the colour white. There we go. There's a Lynxy trailer, isn't it? Right. Oh, look at how perfectly that worked out money-wise. £249 left. All right. Time to party. Let's go and unload. I think it just flashed up to say that the Holland Harvester there was almost ready. Cover. Da -da. Let's go. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I had katsu curry. It came for dinner tonight, and it came with some spicy hot wings, which were a bit spicier than I had anticipated. It's giving me some hiccups. Oh, look at that! Now that is what you call timing. Oh. There we are. Fantastic. Doing alright still, that's good. This guy has just arrived home, so let's put him back. Oh, cool, babe. Nice. I didn't even know there was... Well, obviously there's more than one Power Ranger game. But good job. Okay. Well, we should be about ready to get the New Holland to the next field. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Perfect. So, let's... It's only got 1,223 litres there, so we'll keep that in the tank, and we will head over to... We're going to have to drive it ourselves, because this thing will never get to the right spot. Oh, nice. You can actually fold this with stuff in the hopper. Normally you can't do that. Let's get this guy driving to where he needs to be as well. Set destination. It's going to be right here. Did get the full field, didn't we? Indeed. Alright, onwards to our own soybean field. You discovered the cheat moves, eh, babe? Nice. Good job. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Mr. Bus, wait. Farm equipment coming through. Why is that so far over to one side there? That's... I think it's actually sidewards on the header trailer there. Look at the angle on that. It's really weird. Oh well. As long as it stays on, it's no problem. Ah. Delightful. Delightful. So, cut across our nicely planted wheat field here. Other field that we have yet to plant. Yet to plant it, haven't we, this one? We only did, yeah, this is full of weeds. We only did these three fields here with wheat, didn't we? So I've got to plant this one. Here are our soybeans, our own soybeans. Perfection. Now we're cooking with gas, you know? Proper farming now. Start with that and go, my friend. And he has finished. Beautiful. Right. Let's pipe out. Go up and empty him out, because this is going straight into the sunflower factory. Yes, the oil plant. That's where it needs to go. So that we can eventually get our second fish food production going. Which is where soybeans come in, because we need these in order to get our fish food production up and running. If I kind of park up here, that'll probably be sufficiently out of the way. Mr. New Holland, is that going to be sufficiently out of the way for you, please? Yeah, I think so. Perfect. Okay. This guy, if you wouldn't mind driving yourself up to the farm, good sir, I shall follow you with the harvester. So I think if we go there. Pipe in, fold that, perfect. Head back to the farm with you. It's amazing how wide this header is, even when it's folded like this. It still sticks out like crazy. Take the whole road. Too slow. Come on now. Pick up the pace. Places to be, things to do. Get on into the next month so that I can get my sheep farm up and running. Sorry, I'm coming through now. Big boxy, this harvester, isn't it? Big giant box. Pop this header. Park up front of our header trailer. We're ready to go for whatever harvest we have next. Right. Into the oil plant. Getting the feeling I'm probably going to have to take out a small loan here just to satiate the working fees. Oh, I already have a loan. Okay. Borrow 10 more grand. That's probably what I was going to use the money on. Never mind. It's all fine. It'll be all right. Hey, worries. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, this field we can now sell. So there's 200k back. Because we don't need that field right now. Not that it is now been harvested. So that's good. And yeah, and actually we can sell this field as well, because we don't actually need that field for the moment because we've harvested it now. So that field can go. That was 500k, and suddenly we have 700k left again. Maybe you should actually repay the loan right now, whilst I'm remembering it. Let's do that because we should still have plenty of money left, especially after selling products in the new month, to build our sheep enclosure. Oh yeah, look at that, 250,000. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Cotton and soybeans. It's a shame that I wouldn't get the soybeans for doing that harvest. That would have been nice. I know that at one point that actually worked. In 22, you could do like a bunch of harvests that told you to take products to a certain facility, and then if you bought the facility after you'd taken all the product there, the product would still be in the facility, so you would not only get the money from the contract, but you'd get all of the product from the contract as well. Obviously they've patched that out now, which is annoying and dissatisfying, because, you know, if I delivered a bunch of wheat to a flour mill and then bought the flour mill, it would have the flour in it. But, you know, it would have the wheat in it, surely. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Like that. Right. So as soon as we've finished harvesting this field, we can actually move straight ahead to the next month. I don't think there is anything else we need to do at the moment. Yeah, because I planted the wheat that I wanted already. I redid the grass field. Now what I really need to do is wait until April, and then I can plant some more soybeans for the fish food, because the fish food has run out and I'm not buying any more. I've already made that decision. We'll turn those off for now, actually, because they're not doing anything. that does mean that the aquaculture plants are now only have what they have inside. But that's fine. They're still actually producing quite a lot of fish. So hopefully they will have at least a month's worth of fish food and young fish in them to keep going. That's still going good. That's still going good. That's still going good. That's fine. This thing is still processing the onions. Yep. And the oil mill, we need to turn on the sunflowers. Yeah. So, all in all, sunflowers, 51,000 litres. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. I think I got about 14 off this field down here. And then obviously the rest off this field up here. Both of those fields have now been sold back as well. But we have a nice swath of fields across the middle of the map here. And I think we get these two here as well. That'll be another little complex that we have. And then maybe we could do another little complex of fields somewhere. Maybe these three here, 26, 27, 28, they're all kind of close to each other. We could even buy 53 and use it for some products or something. Yeah, maybe. Something like that. We will see, though. Right. Oh, yeah, and you might notice the new shed in the yard here as well. I placed this down earlier, just as another place to park vehicles. The yard is considerably different to when we started on this map. Crikey. Crikey, is it different now? So we are actually one row off being done here. Might actually have enough space in it to take all of those. We need to take these down to the fish factory, obviously, because we now have copious amounts of flour and oil, which is great. We just need the soybeans so that we can actually start making the fish food. We'll just turn on canola oil for the time being because there's not going to be any sunflower oil. On. There's a very strange way of turning around, my son. Oh yeah, one more strip. Let's jump in this guy. Race you to the bottom, harvester. Obviously I'm going to win because I'm in a JCB. Aha! Speed! Right. You there? Can have that guy on a worker to head over to the fish food factory whilst we put this harvester away in the shed. It should be. The big question, of course, is how much soybean are we actually going to have? About 30,000 litres. That is significantly less than what I was hoping for, but still not bad for fields that we actually didn't plant ourselves. So, can't say fairer than that. 31,832 litres of soybeans. That will at least give us some. Oh, the question is that going to give us enough soybeans to make it through this time next year. I very much doubt it, you know? I get the distinct impression that we are going to be buying fish food again before the end of this year. We're going to have to invest heavily in soybean plantations. May have to do a similar thing with canola and sunflower fields as well, where we have to buy them. Other farmers have planted them because I'm feeling we're going to run out of that as well. But we'll just see how we go. It's the first time doing this in this way. I really have no idea how much fish food is going to be produced by this factory, and by extension, how much extra we're going to have to add. But it is definitely an incredibly profitable thing to do. We've got it all up and running, so complain about that. This guy over here. Dual harvesters, and not only that, dual huge harvesters. these two things probably equate to more money than the rest of my farm. Crazy expensive. Why are you going that way? Why did you not go up that road? Oh, never mind. Right, we'll take over and drive. Because I can be faster. Coming into Kinlaig. Ah, green light. That means go. 63 kilometers an hour through the centre of town. If you did this in a tractor in a Scottish village in real life, I think you would last all of about 5 seconds before you collided with something. See, I've got some extra canola oil here that wasn't accepted by the production. Alright. I wonder if you can actually buy soybeans. Can you buy soybeans? I know you can buy certain products, but can you buy soybeans? No, you cannot. Yeah, we are going to be in trouble, I think, by the end of the year. Yeah, that's nowhere near enough. No, not when it's 50 for every 100 fish food. So that gives us 63 63,000 litres of fish food. I don't think that's going to be very much. Not at all. I hope most of it goes here, but some of it will probably go here as well. But hey ho, what are you going to do? Anyway, let us... I think we're probably safe to move on to the next month now. Everything else should have been taken care of, so let's have this guy drive himself back to the farm. So, perfect. Go that way, or are you going to go the other way? Oh, he's going to go that way. Perfect. Okay, he can drive back on his own time, and we go and rest up for the night. Let's just see. I'm half willing to bet that it will have gone through all of the soybeans already. I really have this just sneaking suspicion that it will. That's what it will happen. How right am I? Oh, no, it hasn't. Okay. They've both run out of trout. 2,000 litres. Wow, okay. Jeez, oh man. Turn them back on. This may actually get a lot slower in the coming months. Okay, never mind. Let me check our prices because we now have stuff that we can sell. We have the eggs, which should be, oh yeah, very nice prices. Okay, so bakery, multigrain production. Multigrain production. Is that one of mine? Oh, yeah, it is. Look, that's one of mine. I actually need to sell this thing because I'm not going to be using this thing to make flour anymore. I'm going to be using the windmill once it's constructed. Yeah, but right, okay, never mind. So the other best price is definitely the bakery. So the bakery is there. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Not bad. And where might I be taking the onion stuff? Onion stuff. Oh, that's better in December. It's not much of a difference. Logistics Centre Railroad there is pretty good comparatively. And the onion. Where's that place? That's there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we could sell the eggs there and then come around to there. Cool. Let's do that. Because we are making these things at a vast rate of knots, so I don't think it really matters if we... I think it really matters if we sell a little bit under. She's been Power Rangering! Pop these here. What I might do is leave the rest of the leave the rest of the onion products to be sold next month. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, because there'll be more of those. And I think that means that the chickens are, yep, they are out of food. So let's quickly deal with this. And then we want to go... There we are. Ah, there we are. Okay, so... sell them. Wow, this is... not a lot of money for chickens. Okay, that's them sold. So now we can go into construction mode. And we can sell this. Wow, that is a vastly reduced amount of money as well. And then let's just paint that appropriately. yard. Beautiful. Chickens are gone. Let's go and sell some stuff. Selling stuff is always fun. Trailer is making an awful lot of noise. Whoa! It's a disaster. Sounds like my bathroom door before I fixed it. So much squeaking. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why is it making noises like that? Am I just overloading it? What is that? No, I never learned groups. I never learned to slow down. I must be Speedy Gonzales. I just forget that when I turn at high speed, I can't take the turn like 100% or, you know, ooh, uh-oh. Oh no, there's a train coming. Ah. I just never seem to learn that I can't take the turn hard lock. I've got to do a little bit. It's got to be like boop, 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 little tiny turns. Lots and lots of little tiny turns. Wow, that was almost too much. Okay, where's this bakery? Over here? Over here. Not the right drop point. Oop, sorry, mate. I scratched your Jaguar there. Perfect. That's nice. That was a lot of eggs. A couple of 100,000 there from egg sales. That's pretty good. And let's go and sell some soup. We've got plenty of product there to sell as well, but that's, again, I think that's a next month sale. But as long as I've got enough money to be getting on with what I need to do this month, which is the sheep enclosure, then the rest is all good, you know? Right. First bit of sale from our onions. Very nice. That's another 150-ish thousand from that. Not bad. Decent. Very decent. Right, Mr. Lorry. Let's have you heading home. Really got to work out why the autoload mod wants to work on my laptop, but not on this. I don't know why that is. But that is a good start to the day. Actually, how much did we earn there from product sales? Sold products. No, it's more than that. 251? Does that sound about right? I guess it would. Sure. Okay. No, that can't be. That can't be right. Because I sold fish. And that was like nearly 1 million. Oh well. Work that out later. Okay, anyway, so. Those strawberries need delivering actually to the grain plants, so take them down. The alternative trailer. Maybe it's these trailers that is squeaking so much. I never even realised that they were making so much noise. Very noisy trailers. Oh, you clown. Get back up there, you. Alright, strawberries, 5,000 litres. Off to porridge factory with you. Do actually need to check in on the castle construction as well, because that is going to need some more materials most likely. Hey, here comes the lorry. Okay, so no, not David. Not David. No, not David! Why did I park in front of David's house? That is just... There we go. Go away, David. Nobody likes you. You're called David. Okay. Set destination there then. Cool. And yes, the castle. That's what I needed to check. Does it still have everything it needs? And it does. There we go. Beams and planks. Still got a good selection of both. Hey, we're halfway there. Look at that. 33 of 65. Fantastic. Okay. And what about the windmill? Oh. Castle stone. Need 2 more pallets of castle stone down here. So let's get some castle stone. Take it down there. Hey, no problem, Groot. Catch you later, okay? Take the castle stone up. And then the rest we will drop off at the castle, you know? Put these 2 on the back, because that's for the windmill. The rest of these for the rest of these are for the castle and not the windmill. So you can go down here first of all. Figure it out? Hey, figured it out. Cool. Right. Drop these off here. Strawberries. What's going on? Is that it? Why is everything deciding to mess up? That's weird. I can pick up the trailer, but I can't pick up the strawberries. Excuse you, good sir. What is this silliness? Okay, yeah. I can't pick up the strawberries, but I can pick up the trailer. Oh, now I can pick up the strawberries. What? What? I don't even know. Sometimes this game just does funny stuff. Right. But yeah, in terms of selling products, we can sell more onion soup and onion salt next month. We can also sell 3-grain porridge in January, and I think it was the fruity oat porridge or fruity oat porridge is best next month as well. Yeah, I think that's the one we're producing. Let me just double check porridge production. Yeah, the fruity oat porridge. There it is. Perfect. Got those oat flakes. Yep, sorghum, wheat flakes. Excellent. Okay, so we might actually be able to move on to next month pretty quickly, I think. I don't think we've got anything else that needs doing, other than we need to visit this field. We need to set up our productions, don't we? Potentially. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So, I want... Oh, hey guys, look. Yeah, look what I found. Whiskey factory. It's not on the mod hub. I had to download it separately, but we can make our own whiskey. That'll be the next thing to do, because that's quite a big productions there. But yeah, that'll be something we do eventually. Where is... That's the tailor shop. It's quite nice. Very in keeping. Product goes in there. That takes fabric and makes clothes, and then we want the spinnery, don't we? Which is, whoa, that's a lot larger. If I put that there, perfect, okay. And then I put the tailor shop. Can I do that? No, I can't. That's fine though. I think I can put the tailor shop there. Boom. Okay, and then all I need is the sheep pen. I probably should have started with the sheep pen. If the pasture size can be adjusted, then the actual size of the barn itself shouldn't matter, right? If I put this, say, where's the actual wool coming out? That side. Ooh, actually, if I was to put it this way around here, just like that. Do I save? Actually, you know what I'm going to do before I do that? I'm going to save just in case this messes up. Because what I want is as close as possible without taking as much of the field. Do you want to customize it? Yes, I do. So we'll go out to here, to there, and then we'll encompass this entire field. So the way over there, and then we'll come back over here, and I'll make a little corner because I'm going to clear this bit of grass out here in the middle, so that we've got some room to maneuver vehicles around. So I think if I go there, then like that. Yes. Oh, I didn't even need to plant all of that grass. Oh well, never mind. We now have a beautiful meadow for our sheep. Look at that. Now that is what you call a sheep enclosure. This bit here needs now to be painted. So let's grab our painting brush. Make it the same colour as the yard. Just paint this in here. That. Side there a little. Maybe we'll even put some little decorations in here to kind of, you know, make this a little bit of an interesting little work area. There we go, and then if we just shove that up to there, like that. Perfect. How about that? Our little sheep empire has begun, or will be beginning eventually. Right. Decorations. Do we have any? Outhouses and stuff. Small sheds, small garage. I don't think we need anything like this particularly. I'm just seeing what else there is. Decorations. Oh yeah, wheelie bin. We need one of those. We definitely need a wheelie bin. Boats. Boats and birds and quillins. I think I'm good without random things like that. But we might put a light in. Just kind of maybe one or two here. And there. And one here. Yeah, something like that, just to give us a little bit more light. Perfect. Fantastic. Right, now, how many sheep can we buy? That is the question. We also have the sheep from... We had the sheep from the other place as well, actually. goats give wool? Maybe we could get goats. Do goats just give wool? Milk. They produce milk. These produce wool. Produce wool. Produce wool. Produce wool. Right. Okay. So goats make goat's milk. That's great. Yeah. There we are. Okay. Where was I? Where was I? Yeah. What I actually need to do is get. How many sheep do we currently have? And is it worth transporting them? For about 30 odd sheep or something, isn't it? How many sheep is it? How many sheep do we have? 32. Now, can I just get something to transport them in? Because I will start my sheep empire with 32 sheep. That sounds absolutely fine. Can I get all of them? 38 sheep. And how much would it be to lease that? 6,000. Is it worth selling the sheep? 32 sheep. I need to work this out. I know it's probably not going to be a massive amount of difference, but I just want to know, you know? How much are sheep going to be? Because I'd have to buy these ones. 32 sheep at 500 is 16,000. So yes. Yes, let's rent the trailer. I actually haven't done this very much anyway, so let's lease that. Perfect. Oh, that means we have to... the wagon's all the way down here, isn't it? Right, okay. Let's deliver these products, then we can head back to the farm, we can move the sheep. And then move on. Yes, that will be perfect. Got to visit the castle next. Just want to drop back of the trailer. That should be enough for it to get going with that. Take these up to the castle. Should be good to go. Went so fast. I suppose, actually, what I could do is I could use the dolly. Actually, yeah, let's... we do have that other trailer with a dolly that's attached to the to our John Deere. So could I? What? Attach that? Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're cooking. I can fetch my sheep using this. Providing that it's compatible. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Hey. See why this wouldn't work. It just saves us a little bit of time though if it does. Okay. I don't think I've ever used this particular piece of equipment either. This usually I just buy sheep and that's it. I don't bother transporting them, but haha! Look at that! Fantastic. This is huge. This is huge. Alright. Crikey, I did not think it would be this big. And this only transports 38 sheep. Are you kidding me? Like, did they all have a penthouse or something? I mean, I'm totally for, like, you know, the actual proper care and treatment of animals, but it seems wild that they would only put 38 sheep in something this big. They are definitely taking care of their sheeps. Right. Sheeps are the far end of the farm, aren't they? I want to try and have to manoeuvre through as little as the farm as is physically possible with this huge thing. So let's see if I can come in this way. Yeah, I've got enough room to around here. Take all this wool down to the spinnery. Actually, oh, crashed into a building already. Okay, that's it. How do these things work? Ah, open. Okay, there we go. Move to trailer. Move to trailer. Move to trailer. Perfect. Okay, that is now empty, and we have sheeps on board. Can you actually see the sheeps? I can't see the sheeps. I don't think I can, anyway. Anyway, let's head down to our new enclosure. We're bringing you to a pasture, sheeps. No longer will you be stuck in a barn. And with the deletion of the sheep barn, actually, we'll pretty much have removed 90% of the original farm. It's like, I haven't done this much kind of alterations to the basic structure of a starting farm before. Not, or at least I haven't in a while. Yeah, I generally leave the starting farm just as it is most of the time. I might add a silo here and add a little machine shed here and there, but generally a lot of it I just leave as is. This one has been completely terraformed. A brand new farm full of all the best things. You know, an access road down there would actually be really useful. Might have to put one of those in if I can. Hopefully I left enough space, because otherwise I've got to go all the way around here to get into my sheep area. It's not like I could put an access road in here as well, I guess. Oh, bonk. Uh-oh. That wasn't good. Oh no. I think I've Austin powered myself. No. Austin powered it. Get out of there, you. Can I actually get access to that? No, I've got all of the worst things occurring at the same time. It's a dolly trailer with four-wheel steer in a tight enclosed space. I'm not. No, there is no way I'm reversing that trailer into place. Not a chance. Open analog dialogue. Right. Okay. Move to husbandry. Perfect. Okay, we now have sheep. Let's return that piece of equipment before anyone sees what happened. Where is it? Here we go. Right. Return that. Perfect. Yeah, nobody saw nothing, right? No. At all. Actually, I can't put a trail in there, but I could put a trail in on the other side. Comes round back there. Quite as good. And I could also put a little trail in here, actually. I should have thought about that. That's annoying. Should have thought about putting a track in before I put the fence up, but it is what it is now. We've gone too far to be taking stuff back. Stop signs are made of sterner stuff than I imagined. Oh, get the feck away. Go on. Feck off. Name that show, people. It's not going to fit now, huh? How did you suddenly get lowered? There we go. Okay. Let's check out on. Can I have workers that know how to take corners? Avanti! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was wondering why I hadn't gotten an alert saying so-and-so worker has finished their job, and it's because that was how they decided to go about their business. Yes, I have noticed, guys, that it's now saying, oh, so-and-so couldn't get to where they needed to go. Of course they couldn't get to where they needed to go. Why would they be able to get there? That's just silly talking, right? Let's put another track up here as well. Shape, that's perfect. Beautiful. Need to remove a couple of trees from here. Oh, I should probably check on that wagon. Of course, he comes face to face with a bus and panics. Go on. No, you can do it. Done it many a times before. Don't give me this nonsense. The road to this junction, and then hopefully from there he'll actually be able to get up to the castle. Right, set destination right there, please. Off you go. Actually, I need to just visit that. Deal. Let's move this little tree. Perfect. That bush. Remove that tree. Perfect. Look at that. Fantastic. Right. Oh, goodness me. Right. Let's just take a quick peek in the old Sailorino. Anything decent? Slurry and manure. A load of... That's what's in the sale today. A load of. Right. And... yeah, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 fields that we can effectively do anything with. And I think we're going to need to plant all of them with soybeans. I really do. 35 is going to be a problem though, because the track up to that is not suitable for our harvesters. That is a potential problem, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think we're going to have the room for that. Probably be better off buying some different fields. Nothing going right now. I think we shall wait to see exactly what gets planted by other farmers, because we're going to have to look out for canola fields, we're going to have to look out for sunflower fields, and we're going to have to look out for soybean fields. If any of those three get planted, I think we've got to buy the field and take over the crop, because they're kind of important. Hey, look at that, we've actually run out of the slate there. Run out of space for the slate. Father Ted, yes, it was indeed. It was indeed, babe. Father Ted. Okay. I think we can move on to December. And annoyingly, it's another sale month. But we're going to to have to manually load all of the pallets. So let's put this guy's destination just... No, not there. This guy, set destination. Let's go for here. Then it doesn't matter which way round he goes, he's going to have to go a particular way in order to get there. But yeah, I don't think we need to do anything else right now. It's all looking pretty good. These two fields desperately need nitrogen, obviously. It's pulling down our score, but everything else looks pretty good. Yeah, never mind. Right, okay. Hello, Walter. Right, let's see. Boom, boom. Hopefully that should advance both the castle and the windmill. And that that took a while. Sorry, did you type that a while ago? I totally didn't see it. I am so bad sometimes. Right. Okay, let's see what is going on now. The prices for our stuff should be at its best now. Onion soup, onion salt. Yep, back to the logistics base. Logistics Centre West for that, if I want to get a little bit more. Warehouse. Okay, and then the 3 grains. Porridge is not quite ready yet. What about the fruity oat, or the oaty fruit porridge? The fruity porridge is at its peak. Let's see if I can actually distinguish these two now. Aha, I can, because this one has strawberries on it. That's perfect. Fruity one. Fruity boys. Another fruity one. Perfect. Wholesome Grain Co. Look at that. Lovely. Any more come out? No, that is it. Well, I suppose the fruity porridge was a bit late to the production, wasn't it? So, where's best? 37 3731. Yeah, this is the best without having to go to Goldsmith. Feed and grain. Oh, you are joking me. No, I don't think we're going to do that for the amount of difference. Where is the closest? It's the warehouse. It's also at 700. And that is right there. So that is perfect. Let's go with it. Let's go and sell over there. That's another 30,000. It's not quite as much as our fish, but actually, speaking of our fish, we should check the productions to make sure that they're A, still running, and B, how they're actually getting on. My truck is just getting stuck everywhere, apparently. Yeah, perfect. Nice little 30k bonus. Not bad at all. Okay. Straight off the road from here. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, and I never moved the sheep pallets, did I? The wool pallets. I need to move those and get them in the spinnery. Hey, look at our sheeps. Sheeps is in the field. So much happier they are. This guy here for moving these pallets next month. Why? Why? What are you doing? Like, it's a wall. Just... Oh, I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Oh, it's like... Let's take this guy back. It's like trying to... Hey, look, fairy lights on the houses. That's cool. No, it did that. Come on, get... Off the signpost, please. Sticks better than Gorilla Glue. Right. We'll take this guy and we'll get the wool pallets. And the honey pallets, because they're both coming to a very similar location. And any strawberry pallets. That can be transferred as well. So much manual transferring of products at the moment because of how things are being distributed. Actually, if I got rid of that multigrain place, could I turn... No, I couldn't do the oil because the oil is still go to the vegetable plant. I could do the flour automatically distributing. Maybe because it wouldn't be distributing to itself then. I guess. And certainly the strawberries could be distributed as well because there would be nowhere else for them to go. I'll have to work all of that out later. That's going to take a little bit of examination of where products are going and how they're all working together, so I won't bore you guys with that. That's just too much busybody work, but I will get that done for the next farming sim stream. Which may actually be a little while, come to think of it, because if we're doing Roadcraft on Sunday, then, oh my lord. How much honey? Good grief. Yeah, if I'm doing Roadcraft on Sunday, and then the week after that we will be into SnowRunner, that means that the next time we'll be doing Farming Sim will be in 2 weeks' time. That gives me plenty of time to sort things out, doesn't it? Double stack these honey pallets at the front here as best I can. That is a terrible stacking job, but this is why I have auto-loaders because this is what happens when I have to manually stack pallets. Nothing good occurs. Oh my lord, what is the lorry getting stuck on now? Like seriously, what is the lorry getting stuck on? Oh, absolute flaming banana. One, get! Like suddenly this lorry has just lost all ability to do anything. One. Skedaddle. Do not make me drag you. I will. Get moving. Go. You're not blocked by an object. You have nothing blocking you. Like, this is just actually taking the mickey now. Alright? There. You are now on the main road. Go. Shoot. That's better. Yay. Gracious me. Right. That is the honey. Now we need the wool. Get rid of this sheep barn. Sure that none of it decides to take a vacation, because I'll be real, it sometimes does like to just kind of try and escape. Like this one here. Where are you going? If you tie it down immediately, it just tries to slide off as soon as you let go of it. So bizarre. That one was trying to slide off the back. Seen it so much happen with pallets that are placed on top of other pallets. They seem to, most of the time, stay where they're put, but everything else is just like sliding time. Messes up all of my stacking ability, you know? Hey, the lorry's finally arrived. It's an actual miracle. Squidge you in there? Are you squidging? You go in? I think he's gone in. Excellent. Right, and then one more. Just there. Alright. Set this guy off to go down and we'll move the lorry up. Whoa, that is a lot of oil that has been produced there. There's a lot of flour there as well still. more onions. So, we are in a good position. Oh, steady on there now. Right. Okay, this guy, first of all, we'll take him down to the wool. Like that. Yeah. I think all those buildings over there we're going to get rid of. So let's just do that now, actually. Whilst we're in the local vicinity. Sheep barn. Gone. Boom. This horrible shed. Away with thee. And I think even this shed. Sell that. Perfect. Look at that. Much better. Now, some painting. Just to merge that in with the rest of the yard. Does B change the shape? No. Change the right cursor. Target is unreachable. Naturally. You were half... What on earth? Oh, is that because the barriers came down or something? I bet that's because the barriers came down on the train tracks. There we go. Now it's moving again. A tree to get rid of there. Look at that. One lone tree in the yard. Now we have all this space to do more stuff with. Oof. Bye, Spruce. Nice knowing you. Right, let's just move a couple of these pallets out of the way, because I think there's still a little bit of flour left in here that needs to come out. I think that's it, yeah, because there's some water in there, a little bit of flour, and all of my 5,000 litres of strawberries, of course. Just the strawberries. Right. Let's get rid of this production. Sell that. Poof. Now then. That really does leave us in a good spot. Because now I think... I know I said I was going to do this later, but I want to do it now. So oil will go there. Won't go to any of these. Is there any other production that will take oil? I think only the vegetable plant, isn't it? Yeah, annoyingly, it'll take every oil. So we can't distribute the oils manually. Oh, hey. Those are finished. Okay, cool. We need to put some different products in here now. Or we could sell the factory. Seems a bit wasteful. This guy is... It's running, but it's running so slowly. I mean, with the sunflower one working as well, which we'll have to sort out then, that's fine. That has now run out of everything. That's run out of everything pretty much now. Yeah, those have run out now. Okay, so the fish farm is completely shut down for the time being. Annoying, but not impossible to deal with. Let's change those to distributing. Won't do anything with that just yet. Porridge production. Yeah, there's nowhere else that's sending strawberries, so we can actually distribute those now, man, automatically. That's excellent. That should be us good. So I need to take these products, specifically this sunflower oil here we've got, down to fish farm. We've got some more products there that need to go up to the castle. We've got some strawberries that need to go over to the production as well. So there's quite a bit of distribution to be done. But I will do that in my own time now. Let's just see what's going on here. Nope, still nothing there. Plenty of castle stone. That's good. Oh, it's working on this bit now. Nice. And let's have a look at windmill. Does this progress to the next phase? Still working on that castle stone. Okay, cool. That's excellent. So I think what I'll do, guys, is, like I said, we won't be back on Farming Sim for probably a couple of weeks now. I will take care of some distribution. I'll probably go through to kind of March, April time around the new planting season. And then we'll get going with the soybean fields, you know. Yeah, and like I said, Sunday we're going to be tackling roadcraft again. Get back into sand swept for a little bit, and then next week, Wednesday and Sunday, we're going to be kicking off SnowRunner Phase 17. It's crazy to think how many phases there are at the moment. But yeah, that comes out on the 20th, which is next Tuesday. So Wednesday and Sunday next week, we will be kicking off with SnowRunner. So I do hope you'll join me for that. And as for the rest of it, guys, that's it for today. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.